some stories about my family. Although there are only 10 to 15 people, counting my cousins that aren't really cousins, we're just as crazy as any other large family. So here are some funny stories from holidays like Easter and birthdays to our egg hunt tradition that showcase just how dysfunctional my family is.
Tell the story.
Yeah, can you tell me about the wedding story?
Yes, when Lexi she had just turned 3, in late spring, early summer, we were invited to a wedding. A friend of Debbie at work's daughter was getting married. They were getting married out in a little small country church. So we drove out in the country to this church, and it was almost like a one-room church. We went, and of course we had Lexi go to the bathroom just before the ceremony, and of course we were running a little late. But so we drove out in the country to this church, and it was almost like a one-room church. We went, and of course we had Lexi go to the bathroom just before the ceremony, and of course we were running a little late. But she had just turned 3, not long before that. So we decided we wanted to take her with us because we always liked to show her off when she was little, and bought her a pretty little dress. And we were there. We went into church, let her go to the bathroom, and we sat down very close to the ceremony to start. And she got squirming, and one of the things she didn't like was she didn't like her panties to get wet at all. So nothing else to do. I had to get up real quick, go outside the door, and go to the car. And we had a PT Cruiser at the time, and it was real convenient just to open up the back, and she could either get in it or something. We could change her real quick, or when she was a baby. So we did that. I got some panties out of her suitcase and put them up there and got her cleaned up a little bit, and we got ready to go back in, and I had forgotten to give her the panties to put on, and she didn't think about it. So we had to hurry to get back in. There was a little ramp we walked up to go into church, and I'm telling her, hurry, come on, we gotta get there. They're getting ready to go in the door, and she's skipping up this ramp, and all of a sudden I hear her say, "Ooh, Papa, I ain't got no panties on." And I thought, oh my God. And I said, Lexi, come on, let's get back. We had to hurry up and run back to the car, and let her put her panties on, and get back in the church. And we were going in, coming in the side door, trying to get to our seats as the bride was getting ready to walk right down the aisle. So we just barely made it.
We always have an Easter egg hunt at Easter. No matter how big you guys get, you always want to do the Easter egg hunt.
And there's a spiked fence in the backyard.
Wrought iron posts that go around, and you guys were all running around.
And there were Easter eggs on the far side of the fence. So me, being the competitive one I am, I just totally butchered that. Oh my God.
It's okay. Liv was running around. She's very competitive.
I didn't want to go all the way through the gate when there were precious Easter eggs out there just waiting to be hunted. So I decided to hop the fence, spiked fence, mind you, and I impaled myself.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
My whole underside was exposed to the world.
And she went head over heels. That was the Easter egg hunt story about Liv and her trying to get as many eggs as she could, but that kind of hung up on the fence.
Okay, Grandma, can you tell me about the Reese's Cup story?
Okay. Well, your mom would not let you eat candy when you were little. So when you were about, I guess you were about 2 or 3, I think you were going to have something to do with church. It was the baptism. That's what it was. You were all dressed up in your little baptism dress. And I was looking for you out in the living room because there was lots of company over. And I couldn't find you. And I went into your mom and dad's bedroom. And there you were on the floor beside your mom and dad's bed. and you had this little foil-covered Reese cup, and you hadn't even taken the foil off of it, but you had dug your finger into it, and you were digging the chocolate, the peanut butter out of it, and eating it. And I said, honey, what are you doing? She goes, I'm eating chocolate. I said, well, I can see that. I said, why are you in here doing it? And you said, oh, Mommy, take it away from me. I said, well, come on out here. Oh, no. Mommy, you'll take the chocolate away from me. So you wouldn't come out of the bedroom because you knew that if you came out of the bedroom, your mommy would take that chocolate away from you. So that's why you were hiding. So that's the Reese cup.
Tell me about the Benihana story. Okay, so we were at Benihana, this hibachi restaurant, and everything was going pretty great until the end. And Lexi decided to throw some chicken at her mom. Pause. A little disclaimer. There were 3 people who threw chicken before me, and there was a bet to say whoever got the chicken in the sauce or the cup would get $1. And let's just say my aim did not fail me. Continue. And try and land it in the sauce or the cup or whatever in front of her. And so she did. And she successfully aimed for the sauce.
And it was like when Shrek roars. It was just super loud in front of the whole restaurant.
But it splashed onto her mom's brand new shirt. She said, you never know when to stop. Nothing is ever enough. And she caused a scene in Benihana. And I thought Lexi was about to get her butt whooped right then and there. So that's the Benihana.